Good afternoon, y'all. It's King J.O. the OG on this Sabbath. Keeping intelligently near God. Just another year older. The Oracle of God. On this particular day, a couple things I want to touch on. I don't want people to think that I've been avoiding things that, men have to do. But, everything in its due time. Since I don't really have people coming to me for things, thank goodness, because there'd be a lot of stupid things people are going to want to come to me with. But nobody's coming to me to build on the righteousness that we should be establishing. So that means I will still have to continue breaking away the world that you stay in now, because the things that are going to keep going wrong is what a lot of people still sit here and think are right. And the children of God, we don't stand for that. We don't do it. And we actually are supposed to speak out against certain things. But see, I don't have to go down to that for that, because see, that's what the law is doing. The law is letting you divide all this pettiness into different shades and colors instead of just getting rid of the evil altogether. Cutting the head off the snake. So today I just wanted to address certain things that people are doing that you're going to see we don't need to do. And the outcomes are mostly, if not all, bad. And I mean, it comes out in the wash, because this is why people are doing what they're doing. And think that, these things are not going to affect other people. I mean, we could start with your feelings. And, we're dealing with the men right now. So the thing is, I don't know what meditation time. I don't know, what critical thinking. I just don't even know what y'all even call being focused on some of these things are. But the point is, when you put your mind to who you are and what you do, the feelings you have, you should be thinking that all other beings have this feelings, if you want to call them that. The other beings have that ability to feel different ranges of good, bad, as far as your high of feeling something positive about yourself, and then things that make you feel, less worthy, or things, and these are the things that give you the insecurities. But if you cannot sit there and do that for every other being in reference to what you do at all times, you're not still close to being, operatively in the mind, a child of God, a wise man, so to say. And there's a lot of people, as I said, we're not all perfect. But the point is, the world seems to despise wise men. I mean, it's amazing that we're this far into the future from where we were. And as it is, the one thing that the world definitely is trying to destroy is the image of wise, righteous men. So I'm going to put this out here, because that is what it is. I am not the template, but I am a victim thereof, because this is what is happening. The people that most people seem to admire are not people who are wise. You are talking about people that have a lot of material things. You're talking about people that have sacrificed righteousness for an image of being wealthy, of being popular, of seeming like everything in life is fun, when, as I said, if you are a man, you are of adult age, then you should have realized that this world is not that. So where are the men that are supposed to be following the ways of Christ and building the moral foundation of your society? Where are these men at? Because I don't see any of them reaching out to me. You see, I don't even see the people that call themselves your friends and all these other things. Where are these people at? When I've asked them, hey, But we stand up for the things of God. What are y'all doing? Oh, nah, you gonna sit up here and do what most other people do. Now you're back in your selfish feelings. You didn't stand up for nothing. You don't represent nothing. You're going to throw shade on the wise man because it's a problem for you to get right in your soul. In your mind, you probably even think that you're perfect. And how can that be? And you're not giving God what he's supposed to be due. Much less the other people that are supposed to be like you, that you say that you're one thereof. It's all in your mindset. But the point is, you esteem yourself like Esau, and you think you're greater than everyone else. And thus you still have the same division that you've seen happen every time. Why? Dictators will fall. And the only reason that half of these dictators stood is because somebody believed in their stupidity, in their wickedness. And trust me, there was still a system even about that. Most of these dictators weren't so selfish they couldn't see anything. There was an agenda that the people that put them in there wanted done. And so, I'm telling this to you men. There's an agenda Lucifer wants to do. It's already been in motion. Y'all see what it is. Because if you're not together on stopping that, guess what you have been together on stopping. You can only serve one master, and if you're not serving God, you've been helping guess who? And see, this is why I don't have too many men that want to talk to me on the level of where things should be, because you are still deceived in the matrix. You actually think these material things are going to give you value in front of God when he judges your soul, and that's not how anything works down here. But, right, people will say they're free to think stupidity. That's why you should not be listening to me if you have a closed mind. But see, that's where we're at, people. This is why we're in this time period, because you can honestly see what people have learned and what they really stand for. Don't believe none of this crap because they have a body. See, the other wickedness that you can't control is the science of someone else liking to be ignorant, liking to be deceived and having no morals, and then trying to tell you that they do because they've been taught to say that they do when they don't. It is simple as that. This is why people are still giving excuses, for colonialism, when you have to understand the whole mindset to that is still people who weren't right, and they cannot see where that mindset gets you. The whole, just that you could do something that wicked gives you a mindset of, don't you understand how many people thought that they were better than someone else? And where did it go for them? Because they're not in the image of the true creator. They're not in the image of original man. But you don't understand that because you can't think for yourself as a man. And then if you can, then don't you see how many other people are deceived and what this is that they've built here with the bodies of other people that look like you that are deceived? This is the Sabbath, people. I love y'all, but you gotta wake up. Gotta wake up. Women are deceived. I mean, I could use a personal reference about now that, look, I got a man coming to me about something that another woman who has not that much value in his life as that. You're going to come to me with secondhand information and you're talking things of almost to where you're ready to fight. Not my woman. Not here to be shoveling dirt. But then I asked the man if he wants the truth, and he doesn't want the truth. He'd rather talk mess and, feel some kind of way. So for this to be 2021 and grown men don't even want to talk truth, what do you want? I told y'all what I do, so I don't deal with many people at all because this is what they do. I told you I don't lose friends. They expose their fakeness, lose their morals, understanding, and souls. And that is what these people are doing all around me. I mean, it's just where I go. That's what I do, people. So, like I said, this one is for the men. Look, I talked to y'all. If you don't understand the spirit I roll in, the overstanding, that I live in and live with. As I told you, most people are a problem around me because they will judge me and do something stupid for even them. And if not, look, what they're already doing is going to get them a penalty. See, it just magnifies when you try to bring me into that nonsense. So, I don't bother nobody per se. Like I said, if being righteous is a problem, like I told you, I'd rather be righteous than wicked. You ain't getting me to jack that. Can't do it. And that's the problem. People around you have no problem doing it. Some of y'all might not have a problem doing it. I do. This is why I don't do it. And see, men will hate on you, even around women, because they're not as righteous as you, so they have to sit up there and throw shade on you to make you look worse to the females. And the women don't even get that. Yeah, over all this time, how many brothers been hating on the righteous brothers just because, y'all gonna call him a church mouse, tight ass, and all this other stuff. Y'all know what it is. Let's not play no games here. The Oracle of God. I don't know what you do, but I know what people have done. You ain't gonna tell me nothing. As I told you, y'all people will hide all the deviltry you've done and act like you ain't do it. As I said, I will expose. Look, I don't have to say everything. As I said, I'm not the carnal mind. I'm just giving you the first couple things off the top of my head that I remember. But y'all act like y'all didn't do this stuff, and it's for nothing. But there's an angel who wrote it down for you. God knows what you did. It's the whole point, people. Get yourself right. Sit up here and look at me like you don't understand what it is. I told you I walked the path. Why people want to hate? And you're going to talk about you need to discipline your kids and discipline somebody else when you ain't right. You don't know what's right. And then if I told you what's right, you still going to keep hating? It's all right, though. See, this is why I'm doing what I do. So let's keep on going now. Fellas, do you understand why would you throw shade on your brothers? But we still here, right? You ain't never going to have me in that. See, this is why. It's not fair. God didn't say life was going to be fair. But y'all need to understand the principles. We ain't going to have the kingdom of heaven on earth and y'all want to be haters. Sorry, see, God's going to remove that too. But y'all don't feel that. See, as I said, you get older, you're supposed to get wiser. And I'm one of the only ones who did that around me, period. And that's the problem. See, these people got more knowledge. They damn sure didn't get wiser, or else they'd be talking to me more often on better topics. Things that we'd have changed something in the world to reflect that we've grown. But see, the world's getting worse, so y'all ain't doing your jobs in life. You could do your job for the devil. You ain't doing your jobs in life. So, it is what it is. But that's all I'm going to do for now. I'm going to go build with my two youngest. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that they have the mindset right for the future. Because everybody ain't right. And everybody doesn't need to be heard. Only those of us that are going to provoke righteous thought to get you there, to make it through these times. That's who you should be listening to, but you won't. You're going to hate on them because they're not you. It's not my fault. But love y'all. All glory, honor, praise to the Most High. All glory, honor, praise to the Most High. King J.O.D.O.G. is out.